Oh. Mm. Hi, Miss Needle. How you doing? I went shopping. I really need to get me another countertop, little trash can. And ask my kids if they're not using the one I had. I want it back. And got a sew. I already fixed and adjusted and pinned all the dress. And I gotta, gosh, I can't see. And then I gotta sew it. Get in there. Fit one of my daughters perfectly. Why am I sewing? Well, sometimes we don't want these kind of moments, but sometimes they just surprises us and it just happens, right? So we gotta go to a funeral and wake for my husband's grandma. She's my grandma too, technically. So so I went shopping, dress shopping for some dresses. This is brand new, by the way. Um and it's too big here for her. Too low. Let's say that, too low. And in the so she don't want me to take it on the shoulders. So instead, I am gonna sew it in the back that I already pinned to fit her body better. She doesn't like showing things. I don't like it either. And I love that my kids are like that. Thank you so much, Miss Needle. Oh, it's okay. It happens. You just see my typos. I always say, I'm like, don't read that, don't read that. It's like, but yeah, um, so I found this brand new, and it has like one tiny little stain here that I gotta just take off. You can't really see it. That dot and that dot. Easy washable. Um, and somewhere, unless she probably already took the tags off, didn't she? She did. She did. It had the tags on it, but it's brand new. It's black on top with flower patterns in the bottom. So I'm actually gonna set up my machine. I already did the top, and I always do the matching to the bottom. Um, so I'm gonna see what thread I had in the bottom, but apparently none. Great choice for the dress. I hate the feeling exposed accident. Yes. I said to her, I was gonna take it here, right? Because if you think about it, it'll be here and then here, right? And then you're secure in place. But then I was like, we're just gonna pin it here, and then instead of being in the side in the top, we're gonna pin in the back. And you can undo that later on if the child grows. Smart. So my necklace is like, there you go. So that's what I'm doing. I got that today. I got this today. It's a Western shirt, and I can pin this to here. See the button? I love it. I got quite a few dresses today. I even got a 1950s dress today. I was so excited. I'm gonna turn this inside out. I found a gray dress for me. I found two black dresses for me. But I'm going with the knitted dress. It's actually gorgeous. Hi Jeffrey, how you doing? And ooh, let's see if I know I have one. I made it the other day. I think I need to buy one of those desk lights that goes like this. Oh, did you hear my wrist crack? It went crack. That's when you feel the age. um, Here we have it, black. That's what we want, matching threads. All right, let's see. There you go, Miss Needle. You've been mod. You got the power of moderation. They forced me with you. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. Um, and I saw a little DIY that I didn't know about. My vintage buttons. My child was playing with them. She kind of stole my little buttons, and I told him, like, honey, that's not a toy. My vintage buttons are not a toy. These are from like 20s, 30s. I got buttons from 50s. I got buttons from all different years that I collect. I love collecting them. Like this one. This one is a flower button, like a fan, sort of a wheel. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry about that. Naughty dog. Ah, I knew. Mamas always know. For some reason, kids never knew, but the mamas knows. We always know. Um, I have a few buttons. I made them. Oh, you made them yourself? I want to make some buttons, but I haven't. My mom sent me these buttons. She knows I sew. This whole kit was from a thrift shop, and some of these, like the vintage, these ones right here, my mom, they were my grandma's, and they are very old. So these, I love the wooden ones. And once they empty, I'm gonna take paint and color them to look like thread, and I'm gonna make a clock with it. Do you do wood or metal, Jeffrey? I love some of the vintage buttons, hunting for some special ones. I love vintage buttons. Look at these ones. I love these ones. These ones are very old. And they have a flower in the middle. They're extremely old. They still have the bundle thread that somebody had tied them in. I did not cut those. I just leave it like that. And then so if I see a piece that I feel like this is the perfect button for it, there you go. But until I find that piece, these buttons are staying untouched. Um, Look at these ones. These ones are just like in deep, and it goes in and then it goes like this. My most beautiful button. And unfortunately, I think I only have one, maybe two of these. So I hope my daughter didn't like lose some of these buttons because I love the vintage buttons and they were not supposed to be touched. This one is a very Spanishy button. I love it's my favorite button, but it's the only button I have of its kind. Isn't it sad? I only have one of them. Only one. It's like an art piece. Um, I seen this DIY the other day, and I thought, I wonder if I have the tool for it. And I'm looking, and I do not have the tool for it. Mine didn't come with it. So if your thread is coming in a mess, how do you fix that? That screw right there, and I never knew that. I just discovered the other day, but this is too thick. This is not it. So we're gonna think of what we're using because guess what? I'm gonna have to DIY a fixie up and see what am I gonna use. I have to use something that would. I don't know if this will work for it. I don't think it would. But then again, you never know. No, no. Oh, and of course you have to be careful so this doesn't penetrate your hand. Otherwise, emergency room. Um. Ah. I love buttons. I know, right? They're truly an obsession. Oh, didn't I just say you gotta be careful? I just did it. Hi, roll call. How you doing? Okay, I hope this is tight enough. Gosh, dog, you like killed me over here. You killed me, dog. You killed me. You really did. Pull it in. I walk the town and my allergy, my nose is like crazy. All I did was walk the town. And I did take an allergy medicine before I left. Hopefully, Miss Needle, you get some soon. Yes. Yeah, your best option to find some thrift shops. And you're supporting local as well. To be honest with you. And they sell them at a good price, to be honest. It's the only place that I would say that you can find them at. So I'm kind of thinking, and I'm hoping that I can just do it like this because I was gonna turn it and I did turn it over, but unfortunately I can't see where I'm gonna sew it. We can always unstitch it if we mess up. But this is a brand new dress and it's soft fabric, so we don't want to mess up. But we do want it done right. Um, it's kind of hard to see perfectly, to be honest. It's a hassle. I saw something today that I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I have to. It's calling my name. It says, Maddie, you need me in your office. Maddie, you have to have me. And I'm like, you're right. I do need you. I do. I do. It's calling my name. It's practically yelling at me. So I think I will ask how much it is. If I have the money, I have the money. If I don't, then I don't. Then I'll think about that forever and ever and ever and I'll obsess over it. Nice. Very nice. Yes, pay dirt series is very cool. I have my pay dirts right here, and I'll be starting my series on it pretty soon as I pick up a sluice, because I don't have a sluice. All right, so wait, I didn't do what I was supposed to. Oh my God, no. Where's the pen? Where's the pen? I don't know where I put it. Put it on the side. Don't move it. And then I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I already did it, but I didn't. All right. We needed to pull our second thread over, and I think I might have made it a little too tight. I can't tell. We'll discover it together. My dog stunk up my office. Stinky bridge. I'm gonna die up in here. Like this. I think for now, I'm gonna go with a straight line, and then after I'll do a zigzag if I feel comfortable with it. Thank you for the sticker package, Maddie. I did a short shout out for you. Oh, thank you. I gotta check it out. I am behind. I'm sorry. As I said, we lost a family member, so as you can tell, I'm getting ready to sew. All right, this is good. This is good. Going good. All right, unpin. And usually I don't use these pins, but because I was doing it and pinning it right on my child, I decided, well, let's just pin it with a different pin and see how we like it. Oh no! Where's my thread? Baby, come back! All right. Well, that was going good until. And I always like to cut as I go. I definitely need to not sew at night time. Mm-mm. Nope. You can tell you're 40 years old when your eyes are going like you were going like this and you're trying to see what you're seeing. Yeah, I know. I think I tighten it too much. So guess what? Put that there. This here. Yeah, definitely tied it tight. All right. No problema. We're gonna go here and try to do it with, oh shoot, no, that's too much. All right, follow this back up. And then Oops. Nope. Take it back out because I lost where the thread was. Right there. Yes, it truly is. You never know. Spend time with your family and share us what you got because guess what? We're not all live forever, you know? That's just the truth. My mom is about 75 years old, but guess what? She don't look 75. Yep. That's where I get my genes from. My mama. You should see my aunts. My aunts, they don't look. They look like they're the sister to their daughters. Ah, it wasn't the bottom problem. No, it was not the bottom problem. It was the top. Oh, how dare you? Okay. It might be time to oil the machine as well, but I ran out of oil. So I don't think I have any. Let's see. Buy myself a bottle of oil. I had one. It just spilled one day. I don't have it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be good. We just need to do this one project and then maybe one more project, and then we should be fine. So, oh, I pulled too much. Yeah, that was way too fast, Maddie. Slow down. There's something. Goodness gracious. That is so funny. I thought the lighting was perfect in here, but not really. Not when you're sewing. All right, where's my okay, I kind of sewed right there. So I gotta secure it more, I can tell. So- And then we're gonna pull. I'm back here. We're gonna pull. And here's the thread. Cross it. I think this is my favorite shirt now, to be honest. It's a Western shirt. I guess it's from West something. But I literally didn't pay much for it. It's like a buck. No, $2. Who's counting? All right, we're gonna. I sewed it there, and yes, that's fine. But I'm gonna do it right there. Oh, let me see the outer. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, I'm impressing myself. Good job. I impress myself every day. You know why? Because nobody taught me any of these skills. I'm teaching myself along the way. And nobody in my family can ever say they taught me any of it. That's it. So I'm actually teaching my kids how to sew, how to do things, how to mend things, how to fix things around the house. All the skills that I know, trying to teach them all of it. So you might not need to go elsewhere and get stuff elsewhere. You can do it yourself. Doesn't matter if you're a girl. Doesn't matter if you're a boy. You can do it. Put a little bit more this way. Okay. So sorry, ticket, but I'm gonna sew you in place. And then I see a little thread there, but that's okay. And then we're gonna go. Where's the stuff? Up there. We can what's listed. Whoa! I tightened it too much. I was kind of hoping that that would go well. And I need that little tool. This guy's using like a little tool to tighten that little skirt. I don't got that tool, and I got no time to buy right now the little tiny tool. He uses a tiny little sewing tool to open and close that little screw that's in the bottom. That all came apart, but that's okay. Because what we're gonna do, dog, I swear, you're dying. Um, Sometimes your system will come out of your thing and you have to make sure that it's all in there, but it's so easy to assemble. It's not as complicated as people make it seem. Hey, Grumpy, how you doing? I just got your mail yesterday. I sent you a email of it. I'm trying to stick my finger in here. There you go. Pin it, that easy. Now we gotta see. I don't have anything that I can. I don't think this knife that I have hanging up here will work. Where is it? Right here. Mm. I don't think was this actually a dart. Not a dart, but it's a throat knife, which I actually had done. So let's see. Riley, you bent it. You thought I would never noticed. Oh, I noticed. My child, there ain't no way Mama wouldn't notice what you did to my knife. What were you prying with it? You see the curve? She curved it. Child, don't worry, Mommy will bend it back. Oh, this is so much easier. Who needs a sewing tool to open this? Not me. I maybe. No. Okay. I did it. Oh my God. It should. Oh, so the guy says if it's like this, but you can still softly pull it, then it's perfect. Well, we'll see, my man. We'll see. Okay. We'll see if your DIY works. Okay. God. Okay. I don't think my Febreze works, but my dog, she had to just do that when I'm sewing, right? Tired. Let's get at it again. Hi, Jackson. How you doing? All righty then. Let's go to you. There. And then, so we have one dress. I gotta try the other dress on one of the other girls. I still have to figure out something for Penny. If anything, well, she might not have a black dress. She might have a pink and black dress. Sorry, but I don't have exactly. So I'm gonna try. May the Lord be with me. It works. It works. It works. Yeah. Huh. Thank you, dude. I'll tag you later. I don't know, I remember his name, but that was awesome. And I didn't know that that little screw needed to be fixed. This whole time I thought I was doing something wrong. I bet you a lot of people up there think they're doing something wrong with the machine. All it is a tiny little screw in the bottom of your bobby pin that you need to adjust. I did not know. How many more people do not know? I bet you a bunch. All right. My thread did break because it just did. So I gotta do the top again. That's okay. I sewed quite a bit. I'm so happy. My God, I'm so happy. I think I pulled it by accident, to be honest. No, I mean I was excited. I'm gonna start buying dresses just so I can adjust them and have a dress for every occasion. Oops. Maddie, you missed the holes right there, Maddie. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Okay, sorry, but I'm cheating. Mm, Goodness gracious. These little tiny little holes are a pain in the butt. There you go. There you go, buddy. There you go. Ah, I see. I see what's going on here. They're not good. So we're gonna adjust. Hmm, something going on here. Yep. We're gonna adjust because this is not letting me pull. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look. Wonder if there's a way to take this off. I don't want to break it. So, but I know what's going on here. I see what's going on here. But the question is, can I reach what's going on there? So sometimes there's threads trapped inside. Now be very careful. Get your foot off the pedal. And you see, this was creating me issues. Mhm. I don't see nothing else wrong in there. No, very gently we put that top back on, like so. Whee! I have a little too much fun sewing. And through the hole it goes. Maybe like 100 years later, but it's going through the hole one way or another. I'm making it. Oh, there you go. Adjust your dress. And I always go back a little further so I don't mess where the stitch was. Can you? No, I don't Google nobody's name. And I got cut back there. We're gonna cut that out. There you go. And then after you're gonna cut every single one of those threads. Almost done. Back stitch. Lift up. Ta-da, and cut my mess of made a mess by a little bit. Goodness gracious, I need more lighting up in here. The camera makes it look so nice with the lighting. And then on this side, it sucks. It's terrible. Gosh. I can't see where I'm cutting, to be honest. Okay. Right there. Itty bitty. Oh, what in the that's so nice on this side. And on the other side, it kinda made a tiny bit of mess, which we can cut out and make it all nice and neat. And cut the dress matting. So yeah, I got myself. Johnny made a joke this morning. He said, "It would be so nice if you can find a vintage dress," and I'm like, "Haha, very funny." And I said, "Well, yeah, because I like vintage." And so, but we were laughing about it, right? I'm walking in the store. I found a vintage 1950s dress, pencil skirt dress. Beautiful. It's a blue and black dress. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. You bet to best assured that I actually did buy it. I did. It was happened to be my size, so it was meant to be. And apparently somebody never wore it. So that ain't bad. I'm trying to make it seem so like nice. I don't think okay. Let's see, whatever thread I have out, which not really have any much, but voila. I have a little bit over here that I can see sticking in. That's done. So I think this is the front. I hate to do this, but you didn't see nothing. I sweep it after, I swear. But I ain't got no time right now. So I just throw it there. and I will sweep it later. I always wonder why the ladies did that. Uh, I know why. You want it out of the counter and it's easier. All right. All right. Now we're gonna sew the front. Oh my God. And try to unpin it while all keeping it in place because I have the pin on the other side. So pin it on this side. Let's put it this side. Yeah. I think it needs to go down further. So it needs to be right there and kind of pin it back up and then adjust it under your machine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this way and then I'm just going to sew the other way to make like a X, sort of like to cover, or maybe not sew this inside, so just sew that way. But then I can't see the other line, so let's see. I might have to sew it the other way because I can't see it. So yeah, I might have to do it this way instead. Yeah, do it this way. So then the pin has to go back on the other side because I just can't see it. And then I can actually see the actual line where I have to sew. Can you hear my peepers? Oh, what time is it? Ooh, my other peepers are outside. Oh no, I lost it. My other peepers are outside. Say around there, give or take. I might have to do an add-on to this. Maybe another time when I'm sewing, I might take my other table that's behind me, my island. I call it the island, the crafting island, and attach it to this desk to make this platform bigger so I can sew, honestly, because it's just hard. Get back on there. Those are all the birds outside. You hear them? That's called the crickle, crinkle, crimble. I have a picture of it in a short. He is gorgeous, but he's black. And right now, it's like, honestly, they have two trees full of it. And they're just singing, Johnny's home. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I'm going to try to sew this one down. Oh, no, no, no. Just close the door. Okay. And follow the line and hold. Oh, why not sewing your fingers? When I was young, I should have asked for a sewing machine. That's what I should have asked for. I would have done this much in my younger years. That would have been wonderful. Da-da-da-da. You know, that little DIY makes it so much easier. Thank you to the person who made a video on it. I'm probably gonna make a video on it to show a short to show it. That's absolutely amazing. I didn't know that was possible. Hi, Papa. No, he's not there. Wait, is it possible? Well, it's pretty good when you can't tell what the front and the back is. It's good. All right. All right. It's a thread, one thread right there somewhere. Right. There. And you're gonna close your pins. Mm, all right. I hate these little thingies on the inside of a dress, but that this is supposed to be for a dress to be hanged and then it doesn't fall off the hanger. So I used to cut them when I was younger. Now that I know how to use them, I don't cut them. I just tuck them in. So that's the front and that's the back. Absolutely gorgeous. That's done. And one project down. Beautiful. Beautiful. So don't know what I'm doing next, but I know that I'm probably cleaning up my couch space and stuff. That's what I'm doing. Ow. All my pens, my dagger, my pink dagger. I've been there. A lot of households don't have sewing machine these days. Oh, I love sewing, but I used to do sewing by hand. And then one of Johnny's Grandma Fair, Grandma Banana is what they used to call her. She gifted me um this sewing machine. So this was Grandma Thayer's sewing machine, and I sew on it. But she used to see me sew and knit by hand, and she would look at me, and I'm like, "You okay? What did I do something wrong?" And she's like, "No, I'm just observing you." She says to me, "Because I never see somebody so young," and I was in my 20s. She's like, "You said you were in your 20s?" I said, "Yeah." Uh, and you sew by hand? I said, "Yeah." You can't tell the difference. I'm like, nope. She's like, nobody taught you. I'm like, no, nobody taught me. She says, just by hand. I'm like, yep. You never used a sewing machine. I'm like, I tried in school, didn't do so well. And then next thing you know, she gifted me this. But yes, I knit, I sew since I was very young and little. And it began with a seamstress that actually I used to have a seamstress. She made me my uniforms for school. Her name was Marina. She's passed away um, when I was very young, actually, because she had a heart attack. Or yeah, I think it was a heart attack. And then I would watch her, or I would watch my mom sewing. Uh, Lazy night. And then she basically, I sewed Ellie's dress, and then she watched her sew. I would just watch her sew, and that's how I fell in love with sewing. My wife uses it a lot. I have a grandmother's sewing machine. I don't have no sewing machine from my grandma's, but I do have this one. Um, but that's all I have to do today. I will be back tomorrow. See you all later.